You're known for your, your requirements. Color rock.
I have two people here. Hi. Who's with me? So I'm on here to talk about the energies, and also if you'd like to order a reading from me, the Hype C link is in the description. I'm doing 3 card readings, personal readings on here for people. There's still time to order. So how many of you are feeling the energies intensely? Are they building up for you? Hi to those who have joined me. Sorry for such short notice. I didn't get any work currently, so I was like, well, guess I better jump on and do a reading then, or a live, and step out of my comfort zone. Because that's what the energies are requiring of me. To jump out of my comfort zone and just dive in to my full-time purpose. And things are being stripped away from me. That's making it more difficult for me to even do any other kind of work. Hi, Cyan. Sinan. Sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. Did you order a reading, Sinan? I just want to make sure I don't miss it. So currently we have Saturn retrograde in Pisces, okay, until February 13th. And this marks the closing of a 29 and 30-year cycle because Saturn is in each astrological sign for about 29, 30 years. And so this transit highlights unfinished lessons that are coming up and karmic patterns, cycles that need to be closed out, new perspectives that need to be learned, healthy boundaries also that need to be placed. So on September 6th, which is tomorrow, Uranus retrogrades Gemini, conjunct Sedna, retrograde in Gemini. So this cracks open the higher mind. Okay, this is awakening sudden revelations, epiphanies, and cosmic truths that have been long buried. So what these energies are doing, it's requiring you to strip away the false narrative. I just seen 555. Hi, Richard. I'm not sure what cryptic means. Like, that means you're not alive? I'm not sure what that means. So thank you for those who are joining. I'm going to talk about the astrological energies. So I already talked about how Saturn is retrograde in Pisces, okay, and that's marking the closing of a 29-30 year cycle. So anything that has happened over the last 29-30 years of your life that isn't serving your highest good, that isn't serving your next level, is this energy is requiring you to look at it, to reflect on it, to face it, and to see it from a new perspective, possibly learn a lesson around it, close out karmic patterns, and decide whether or not it's meant to go with you to this next level. Hi, Daniel. So if you guys want to order a reading, the Hypesy link is on here somewhere. I don't usually do lives, and I've never done a live with Hypesy before, but I'm offering 3-card personal readings. So you can order one of those if you want. But if you did order, let me know, because I can't look at that screen and this screen. So, yeah, September 7th, that is the Pisces lunar eclipse. We have 2 eclipses this month. The second one is on the 22nd. I'm not really going to talk about that one right now because that would be like a lot to shove down your throat at this time. But the Pisces lunar eclipse is magnifying the energy, okay, that we're being thrown into right now. It's illuminating higher truths. Okay, it's breaking through the mind's veils. So these energies are here to expand and entwine and liberate us from the past, guiding us to release, okay, what no longer belongs in our story, what we can't take with us to this next level, and to step in a future that is aligned with clarity and freedom and divine remembrance, soul remembrance. So this is a time of healing and clearing and dissolving what no longer serves, as I was saying, so a new beginning can rise stronger on a clearer foundation. So you may be faced with some challenges or obstacles right now, but they're for your highest good. So also we have Aquarius moon, I think in conjunction with Mars and Libra, and Jupiter retrograde in Cancer, I think it is. So this energy is causing a clash, and it may be stirring irritability in you and some tension, restlessness, overstimulation. So sometimes agitation and restlessness are actually a sign of growth or change, and your soul is outgrowing the old patterns, and your nervous system just gets loud in the process. So if you feel like you might be irritable for like no reason, or just, yeah, it comes out of the blue, that may be like lower dense energy that needs to come up so you can purge it out so that you can integrate these new light codes, and it'll help you to move to your higher level, your next level, the next chapter, because you can't take these lower frequencies with you to your next level if you choose to grow, if you wish for your next level to blossom into who you really are. So we're being faced with truth also. And these energies are showing you yourself. They want you to do the inner work. They want you to face yourself. So let's go ahead and grab a couple cards here. Six of Wands. High ethereal moonlight. Oh, I am... That's a hard question. How am I? Yeah, it's collective. Also, there should be a link somewhere on the screen if you want to place a personal reading like that I do through the live. I'm doing mini readings, 3-card mini readings also through Hypsy, which I've never done before, but I'm being guided to, I am being pushed into my full-time purpose. So, and that is to help the collective through their awakening, help them to find clarity and purpose. I'm also on the twin flame journey. That really had pushed me into my awakening. I've been through many dark nights of the soul. I have written a book about it. I didn't really place all my... I feel like I need to rewrite it though and be a bit more vulnerable in it. I did place some experience in there, but not a lot. Like my whole life has been pretty much full of dark night of the souls. Thank you, Ethereal Moonlight. I'm happy that you're here. Yes, I had a fake one too, and that I had a fake one and a real one. First was the catalyst, and he had actually awakened me to the journey back in the end of December 2017. And then I met my real one March 2020 online. And then we were getting to know each other for about a year. And then we decided to do a long distance relationship, which was 4,500 miles away from each other. And we mirrored a lot of wounds. We triggered a lot of things in each other. It's very hard to maintain across seas, long distance relationship. We've seen each other in person probably 7 weeks altogether. But I reflected to him what he needed healing, and he reflected to me what needed healing, and so we are currently on our own trajectory of completing karmic patterns and him maturing, hopefully, and me working on my my purpose, and him probably working on his as well. Oh wow. Do you know who set the spell? Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it'll work out eventually for us, but I am in the phase where I have let go, almost 3 months now. He put the spell on you? Yeah, you know, I don't really like energy that people cannot maintain. Like, I was just thinking about that before this video. Like, don't introduce me to a vibe that you cannot maintain. Like, I want to see the real you. Don't make me fall in love with somebody who you're really not. So there's a lot of people who like to spiritually bypass and not actually do the inner work. So, yeah. Let me come right back because I don't know if anyone ordered a reading from me. Just a second. No, it doesn't look like it. But I feel like these energies that we're in right now with the Saturn retrograde and Pisces, closing out this 29-30 year cycle as it's going to move into Aries mid-February. So I feel like we are really being forced to go within to do the inner work. So for instance, like those who have been spiritually bypassing, they're being forced to do the inner work right now by either going through rejection, something coming back around, like a cycle, a karmic pattern that's coming back up for them, and they're having to face it. Like, no more bypassing. It's time, because it can't go with them to their next level. And if they refuse to learn that, then, that's just more karma for them, I guess. That's very good. Ethereal Moonlight. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I like to help people, even those who are spiritually bypassing. If they're willing, I like to, be able to offer them some soul guidance, preferably through their soul aligned birth chart, so I can give them an idea of like their purpose here and the karmic lessons that they're working through, and how the tools that they can use to move past that, and basically show them what their soul is trying to teach them during this time. Thank you. I appreciate you, Ethereal Moonlight. I never come on and do lives, but the universe is just pushing me. Like last night I did a TikTok live, and it turned out pretty good. So I'll do it again. Thank you. I'll have to check out your channel as well. Nice. I'll check that out sometime today. I have had a YouTube since 2020, when I first started doing tarot, and it never really, like the beginning, it started taking off because I had a friend that I met in tarot. Oh, thank you. I'll subscribe to you too. And she had more growth with her channel than I did, so she shared me, and I ended up getting a little bit of growth from her in that way. But then she stopped sharing me. So, but that's okay. And then I went through some setbacks because of the dark night of the soul and some emotional things I was going through, like, and having to work outside of this to pay bills, because I haven't been able to come into my full-time purpose yet as I would like to do. Sorry, I'm ADHD, so I get thrown off. But yeah, so I got set back in my channel. I don't get as many views right now, so I'm trying to build that back up over the last month and a half, I think it is. So yeah, I think mainly what I'm called to do, I'm really being drawn towards astrology, because I feel like that holds the soul, it holds our soul blueprint. That's why we're here in this incarnation. And so I'm really focusing on astrology a lot more these days. I like to integrate that into my tarot, because tarot is a really helpful, self-healing tool, and to depict the energy that's around you and helps you to be able to see from another perspective, a self-growth perspective. So I like to integrate both of those together. I also like to offer spiritual guidance, because of things that I've been through and things that I've learned through my twin flame journey. And, since I've just been going through this relentless awakening journey. So, yes, ethereal moonlight. I believe I'll get more viewers because I'm putting myself out there more. I'm being more consistent, and I haven't been letting I've healed a bit over the last couple of years. I feel like nobody's ever truly fully healed, but it sits differently now, and I'm able to alchemize it and basically turn it into empowerment. So it's pushing me to do what I'm called here to do. Yes, healing is a journey for sure. And I feel like that's what the twin flame journey is. Yeah. I can't really say for sure when I started healing because, like I said, my whole life has felt like one dark night of the soul after the next. And I never realized it, though, until I never knew what to call it until I knew that I was on the twin flame journey, which I found that out March 2018. Yeah. So but yeah, grounding and yes, being around positive people. I'm not really around people a whole lot. Because I deliver packages, so I'm not really around, but I like that I can put my energy where I want to. Yes, I'm not financially stable right now, but that's kind of my dilemma. But that's also why I'm being pushed into my full-time purpose. Because with delivering packages, I'm competing with other people through Amazon Flex for routes, and that lowers my vibration and my frequency, and because I don't always get the routes, and then I'm not making any money. So that is something else that's getting brought back up for me with this Saturn retrograde in Pisces. I'm having to take charge of my finances. Saturn is in my second house. So I'm working on my 8th house so that I can heal my second house. Oh, you do? Yeah, see, I'd like to, I'll have to check out your live. I'd like to be able to set a time to do these, and be more consistent. I feel like that's key, but it's hard with my job to be more consistent because I don't know when I'm working. But it seems like I'm being shoved more and more into my purpose. So, I mean, that's good, and I know the money will come. The money will come. I need to quit with the thoughts of lack, and I need to be more yeah, that's good to know. Do they push your channel out more when you do a live every day? Yeah, consistency is something I really need to work on for sure. Yes, they do. Have you noticed? So, like, since you've been doing your lives at 10 o'clock every night, how long have you been doing that for? And how much have you noticed that your channel has grown since you've been doing that? If you feel like answering, I'd appreciate it. And I'll draw a card for you. 3 months now. Okay. And how much more? You get 10 subscribers every night. Nice. That's good. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. And would you like me to draw you a card? Ethereal Moonlight. Since you're like the only one interacting with me here. Yes, us light workers are here for one another. I just dropped a card. So you've got Ace of Cups. Emotional start, new love. This could even be your channel taking off in a positive direction. And feeling loved by a community and honored for your gifts. This could also be a spiritual reciprocal connection coming in for you if you haven't had that yet. Possibly even the meeting of your true twin flame if you haven't met them yet. Of course, I don't wish that upon anyone, but well, as you know, probably it's a very positive card. So you're going to get love because you're putting it out there to help others. So you're going to get in return what you put out. You're welcome. So I've got somebody else here, but they're being quiet. Who might that be? You're welcome. I know, me too. Especially with a Saturn retrograde in Pisces here. And Jupiter in Cancer. Yes, it was. Beautiful card. Oh, that person that was here left. Could have been my twin flame spying on me. They were so quiet. Didn't say a thing. Oh, when do I get super chats? I'm not real familiar with the whole live thing, like how to set up anything, especially on TikTok. There's so much there. Emilio, hello. Thanks for joining. Oh, when you have 3,000, wow, watch hours. Excuse me. I'm not real sure how I am, Emilio. I'm just trying to go full-time with my purpose. I'm a bit restless and I'm trying to be okay. Am I Wiccan? No. I would more say I'm more so like pagan, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't really label myself. Um, I'm spiritual. I'm into astrology and tarot, and I like doing rituals. Uh, I don't do spells. I mean, I will once in a while if they don't, I don't wish to harm anybody. But yeah, I'm mainly into astrology and soul guidance and helping people through like the dark night of the soul and helping people with their spiritual awakening. uh, yeah, Ethereal Moonlight, Green Witch. So my daughter's dad had asked me a while back, now, would you consider yourself like a good witch? I'm like, I don't really consider myself what you would term a witch. That's like a Christianity term, honestly. Like, but I mean, I guess it is a way for us to put ourselves out there so that we're known. I would consider myself like a star seed. I don't know if you've heard of that, but I'm a mixture of things. I'm not like one set thing. No witch is a good thing in my books, but you have a crush on Green Witch. So, yes, it is smart women who are witches. Yes. Okay. So, I tried the Christianity route a long time ago. I went to many churches. It felt out of place for me. They could not answer my questions, and I felt like things were missing. And things are missing indeed from the Bible, such as different stories. Yeah, I would consider myself Buddhist too. If I had to choose, a religion type, it would be closer to Buddhism. I believe in source. I believe God is in us. God is not outside of us. The creator is within. And so like Jesus, I feel like Jesus came here to empower us, not for us to follow him, in a sense, just to teach us how we can empower ourselves, not for conformity. Yeah, so that's how I feel about that. And nature is my church. Helping people to know their soul better is my church. That's what I'm here to do. So, to help people to release the conformity, to understand that there's more to life than just the 5 to 9 or I don't know, whatever you work 8 to 5, 5 to 9, whatever. How can you attract this kind of woman even if you're not a magic practitioner? It's all about reciprocity and alignment. You need to be aligned with this person. So if you're not in alignment, it's really hard to have the attraction there. So like for me to be attracted to somebody, I need it on many levels, such as, yes, physical attraction is important. However, like physical attraction is not the main thing. Like I need mental stimulation. I need spiritual connection now since I've gone through spiritual awakenings. I need somebody who, if I'm going to, be with somebody, I need for that person to have also gone through spiritual awakenings and know a bit about, spirituality or living in their truth. Maybe a bit about astrology, since I'm so into astrology. just it helps to be able to connect on a deeper level, like higher consciousness wise, beyond what society tries to teach us or conform us into. So, yeah, earlier I was talking about the astrology energy. What do you think that's bringing up for you, Emilio? What are you being basically like forced to look at? Like what type of karmic pattern or unfinished lesson do you think is coming up for you during this time, for you to maybe see from another perspective or to clear out? I'm interested in like how these energies are affecting people right now, because I feel like for me, yeah, and that was part of my journey too. Uh, I've had many years of solitude, and that began probably before my actual long-term commitment breakup back in 2016 with a karmic partner I was with for 9 years, too long. And then I had tried to fill the void after that dating, and nothing was working out. And that's when I met my false twin flame. That didn't work out, and that sent me on basically the spiral of the twin flame spiritual journey, uh, twin flame healing journey, in which I realized I was on the twin flame journey March 2018. And then I met my actual twin flame of March 2020 online. He found me. And then we were in a long distance relationship for like 3 years, 4,500 miles away from each other. We tried to do the visa process. We got halfway through it and he wasn't ready. He still had things to grow through, wounds to heal. And so he broke it off with me, because when I had tried to speak with him about something that was bothering me, he took it as criticism. And, instead of an opportunity to grow together. Thank you, Emilio. I pray that for you too. So yeah, it's been a healing journey. And so before him, I was pretty much alone for 6 years. And then after him, now it's been almost 2 years. And it's just pushing me more into my full-time purpose. It's pushing me more towards my purpose to heal the wounds, to learn self-love and healthy boundaries. And I'm not sure if it's helping me or not. Oh, you mean like healing wise? It does help to talk to other people, who I can relate to and who appreciate my energy. So I haven't done a live through YouTube in probably a year because I had some healing I had to do. And so the universe now is just pushing me out there to go towards my full-time purpose, and that's to help people through their spiritual awakenings and to know their truth better, their purpose better, and their soul better. So, do you want me to draw you a card, Emilio? Emilio. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Emilio, right? Emilio? I was probably saying it wrong. Sorry. For not agreeing with everything they stood for, so I can relate to. Yes, we are the light workers, the black sheep, star seeds, survivors, yes, but I wish to come out of survival mode. Yeah. Do you want me to draw you a card? Okay, sounds good. Oh, hold on. All right, so 3 of them came out, but if you wish to have the 3-card reading, there's a link there if you want to purchase. So Temperance. Okay, this is a major life lesson that's coming out for you, and this is balance, harmony, and patience. So you may need to develop patience around something. This is also the harmonic blend of divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Okay, and this could also be something that's being restored, either within yourself. You could end up having like this revelation that, you know, like an epiphany that's, or seeing from a new perspective that helps you to balance these energies within yourself. Also, if you're seeing the card 69, that also is like the yin yang. So that also corresponds to the temperance here. And also, if you do meet someone, it is possible that you could fill in the gaps that they have, and they could fill in the gaps that you have. So it's almost like you fit together, you know, like a yin yang. So something is being restored here, and I feel like it is the balance of your feminine and masculine energies. And thank you for subscribing. So I'm just wondering why there's nobody else on here. Maybe because it's the time of the day. Oh, it is spot on. Awesome. I like that. Very good. Were you on here earlier to hear about the astrological energies? That I talked about? Oh, well, there's always a reason. Always a reason why I'm found. No, but tell you? Okay. So, Saturn, I don't know if you're familiar with any of the astrology that's going on right now, but Saturn is retrograde in Pisces again. Okay, that started, I think, Monday. And so this marks the closing of a 29-30 year cycle. So anything that has happened that, you know, like cycles or karmic patterns that have happened over the last 30 years are being closed out right now. The universe is guiding you to reflect on things that may be coming back up, such as unfinished lessons or these karmic patterns that could be coming back up. To be able to see it from a different perspective, kind of learn from it. This also helps to have ego death, or will create ego death and create humility and basically help to mature us so that we can do away with what isn't serving us anymore, so that we can make room for the higher vibrations and frequencies, so that we can blossom our next chapter into our next level. So on September 6th, which is tomorrow, Uranus is retrograde in Gemini, conjunct Sedna. retrograde in Gemini. So this is cracking open the higher mind and awakening sudden revelations and cosmic truths that have been long buried. And then on September 7th is the Pisces lunar eclipse. That is magnifying the energy that we're going through right now. And this is illuminating the higher truths and breaking through the mind's veils. So these energies are going to expand and entwine and liberate us from what no longer belongs in our story so that we can step fully into a future that is aligned with clarity, freedom, and soul remembrance. So it's a time of healing and clearing and dissolving what no longer serves so that a new beginning can rise stronger on clearer foundation. And then we've got the Aquarius moon and Mars in Libra and the Jupiter in Cancer clashing. So this could be stirring up some irritability and restlessness and overstimulation for some. I know, like, I was quite agitated a couple nights ago. I think a little bit last night too. And I was just like, where's this coming from? Like, I mean, there were some things that had happened in my day that kind of made me feel agitated, but I had to look at it differently. Like, what is this trying to teach me? What direction is this trying to put me in? Where is this protecting me? Type thing. So, for instance, I was on my way to Amazon. Oh, awesome. Yeah, thank you for being here and thanks for liking. You know, I want to be more consistent about it. I'm not real sure when I'm streaming live next, but I'll try and give more of a notice if you want to keep an eye on my community tab. Yeah, I'll try and give more of a notice because there wasn't much of a notice for this one. So I understand why there's not hardly anyone here. But yeah, grounding, moving your body, meditation, breath work are especially helpful during this time, and going into nature to ground yourself. That always helps me to feel better too. So I think I'm going to get off of here. But thank you, Emilio and Ethereal, for joining me, and whoever else was here. I appreciate you. I'm sending you lots of love and lights. Namaste. But when going out, should one be careful for dark forces? If you're worried about dark forces, I would suggest wearing like tourmaline, which is a black obsidian. You can wear that as a necklace or on a bracelet. Also, if you were to wear like a white shirt, that can basically repel any negative energies. So I've been trying to not wear black as much. I will wear black if I'm in my own space, or if I'm not around people much. But black is like an absorbent of the energy. However, you can ask your angel guides for protection and they will protect you. So I feel like when we're more in touch with the spiritual realm, then we're more protected because we're here to help others and we have a good heart. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes. All right. Until next time, my friend. Namaste.